Welcome to Mommy in Chief. I'm Karen Parsons. Today, our guest is businesswoman and founder of Georgia by Jodie Patterson, Jodie Patterson. Welcome to Mommy in Chief, Jodie. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's so exciting to be here, and some of my besties have been on your show, and I love what you do.
Oh, great.
So thanks for keeping me in good company.
Oh, absolutely. Good. Well, look, you are the mother of 4 small children, correct? And you've got your beauty company. You've got Georgia by Jodie Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to talk to you about the kids in a minute, but first I want to ask you a little bit about your company. From what I understand, you have a background in arts and culture, and so somehow that your beauty company is a little bit of all of that. Is that true?
It is a little bit of everything I've done up until like the last 7 years. So I'm the creative director and co-founder of Georgia by Jodie Patterson, which is a company sort of focused on beauty, but it's not so much about the application of things, of like lotions and potions, although that's a bit of it. Really, we're more about the pursuit of inner and outer beauty.
Okay.
So I know it sounds really esoteric, but basically we make product, natural product for the hair and skin for the whole family. And I also do a lot of content. So I provide content for my own blog. I write a lot for myself and my brand. And then I also do a lot of blogging for other companies on sort of like the activity of being beautiful.
How do you manage this? So you have 4 little kids. And what are the ages of your kids?
It's okay. It's funny when I say it out loud. So 3, 5, 6, 13, and then I have my adopted son who just never left my side. I met him a few years ago and he's 21.
Wait.
So 4 that I birthed, and then I've taken
how many boys?
2 girls, 2 boys from my own body.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's comedy in my house.
And you have 3 really little ones.
Yeah. There's a lot of hustle in my going on.
That's wild. So you're very passionate about beauty and all things beauty related, clearly. And your definition and philosophy of beauty is quite different from a lot of what goes on in the world right now, what we're receiving. How do you deal with that, especially as having a beauty company? How do you combat that?
You're so right. It's like there are all these like huge questions when you talk about beauty, and the conversations get really complex because like the media is telling you this is pretty, and then the society is telling you this is ugly.
Right.
And I guess what we end up asking ourselves is, am I beautiful? How beautiful am I? How beautiful am I going to be? And I think those are all valid questions. Like we really do want, they're not insignificant.
Right.
And so I think what we have to remember is beauty is an individual process, it's a journey.
Can you say a little bit more about that? How do you instill that kind of idea on your kids, on our kids? How do we do that? Even smaller kids.
Exactly. It's I think through repetition again, because so like philosophies and all those things, you just have to kind of remind kids over and over again, and then hope that when they're young adults they get it. So I do a couple things in the house. One is I pinboard. So, or collage, whatever you want to call it.
In the house, are you saying like for your office space?
Exactly.
Okay.
So in my own home office space, I have a wall. So from left to right, top to bottom, it's filled with every female in our family, from my great-great-grandmother to my babies, the little ones, they're on the wall. And our family runs from the southern part of America to Switzerland to Ghana, Canada, Egypt. So we look all different ways, and they're all up there.
Oh, that's great. That's
and then
really good for the
kids ask me, who's that? And I tell the stories about the women in our family, and we do this every day.
Oh, that's great.
Pinboarding is great.
That's a really good idea.
And then you just get to see that beauty is me, but it also is like...
Well, all of that is me.
All of that.
All of that is absolutely me, and then there's also whatever else is happening in me that helps define me.
And they love it. So that's an activity that I do with my kids.
Please tell me, give me some of your insight as to how you manage, and tell me a little bit about this 4-day work week. I need to know about this.
So I call it the 1-4-2 step.
Okay.
1 day, total preparation, no work. Total prep. You prep your kids, you prepare for the week. Prep the kids, prep yourself, prep your man. 4 days of action. That's when you're just like striking off things off your to-do list, getting it done, grind. And then 2 days off grid. Nothing really happens, nothing has to happen. I don't schedule anything for Saturday and Sunday. You don't make appointments with my family on the weekends. We just show up or we don't show up.
That is great. I love it. That's really, really good advice to live by. Some really good insight. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with us.
It was such a pleasure.
Can you tell everybody again where we can find you?
You can go to www.georgiany.com and you'll find my blog and you'll find my product and all the stuff that I'm working on.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
And your blog will tell us if you're blogging other places, if you can be found other places.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mommy in Chief. Special thanks to Jodie Patterson for sharing with us. For more information on today's episode, please log on to our website, madamenoir.com/mommyinchief, and follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. And you can find me on Twitter at Karen, Karyn_Parsons, or at www.sweetblackberry.org. Thanks. We also encourage you to check out our new parenting sister site, mommynoir.com.